Alright, let's continue. So I record lah this video. So nanti you boleh tengok balik dalam my YouTube channel, okay? So, kalau you terlepas. Right, July 23, STA108. So now let's look at the first question. Question number 1. Semua dah ada paper? Right, so each of the following statement classify whether it is qualitative, quantitative, discrete, or quantitative continuous. This is very simple, just 1 mark each. So the number of patients arriving at the emergency room. So this is number of patients kan, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So kita count the numbers. This one should be discrete, quantitative. Right? So ethnicity of the respondent in a survey. So ethnicity Malay, Chinese, Indian. So ethnicity is a categorical variable, should be qualitative. Right? Quality of restaurant service and facilities. Good quality, bad qualities. This is a qualitative variable. And then time taken to complete an examination. So 90 minutes, 60 minutes. So this one should be continuous, quantitative, right? So this one should be very simple and easy. So 4 marks only, right? Kalau salah jawab, malu, okay? So now let's look at B. Sociologists want to know how much each of household in city A spend on vacation in each year. So it is assumed that city has 3,100 household. The sociologists divide the city into 400 blocks and interview every home in 24 randomly chosen blocks. So dia ada 400 blocks, dia ambil 24 blocks and dia interview every home. So state the population and sample for this study. What is the population? Population must, nak state population mesti ada magic word, all kan? Population, maybe I guna thickness. So all apa? All household in city A. Right? Itu saja cukup lah. Right? Kena tambah lagi boleh that stay in 400 blocks ke boleh lah. Right? Tak payah letak 3,100. Just letak the magic word all. And the sample will be sample apa? They interview every home in 24 selected, randomly selected blocks kan. So all 20 household in 24 selected blocks. Right? Itu sahaja 2 markah, okay? Tak banyak pun 2 markah. So determine the variable of interest. So what is the variable of interest and state the level of measurement. So what is the level of interest? Level of interest dia nak kaji apa ni sebenarnya? Dia nak kaji spend on vacation kan? So spend on vacation ni apa? Amount of time ke? Amount of money ke? Apa benda dia nak kaji? Dia nak tahu to know how much each household spend on vacation. How much maksudnya berapa duit lah kan? So variable of interest, maybe kita letak variable to be amount of money. spend on vacation. So amount of money, level of, this is apa? Qualitative or quantitative variable? Quantitative variable, right? Continuous or discrete? Continuous or discrete? Continuous. Selalu kita letak amount of money dalam discrete lah. Kalau kita tanya, dia takkan cakap RM15.20. Dia akan kata 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 macam tu lah. Ini kan. So this will be discrete, quantitative. So money lies under ratio or interval. So measurement scale. Measurement scale should be interval or ratio? Ratio lah kan. Zero means zero lah. Tak ada, it's not a meaning, ada maksud lain kan. So this is a ratio. Okay. Next, identify the sampling techniques used for this study. So state your reason. What is the sampling technique used? Sebelum kita state yang bukan-bukan, tengok sini. Sociologists divide the city into 400 blocks and interview every home in 24 blocks. Randomly chosen blocks. So dia sebut random. The word random is here. So random, kalau ada word random, maksudnya dia come from a randomized sampling techniques lah. Right? So randomized sampling techniques, kita ada simple random sampling, systematic sampling, stratified sampling, cluster sampling or multi-stage. Yang mana satu? Takkan tak tahu. Yang mana satu ni? Simple random sampling. Berkeletak je. Ni dua markah ni. It should be apa? Simple random, systematic, stratified. Dia ada 300 blok, 400 blocks, and then dia ambil 24 blocks, dan dia interview all household dalam 24 blocks tu. Chapter number 1. Ya? Come on, takkan tak tahu. Oi, you are in big trouble. Chapter 1 ni. Tengoklah buku, dah bagi buku. Tak tengok, bukan exam. So what is the sampling techniques? Lambatnya. You ada 3 jam je ni. Stratified. Stratified? No. Stratified means that they akan select lagi beberapa. Ni dia kata dekat sini, they will select all. Every home. Should be cluster sampling techniques. Right, kenapa dia nak select cluster ni? Kena state reason kan? So what is the reason? So they divide into 400 blocks. We divide into 400 blocks and select all household in 24 blocks. Right, so that one going to be one of the reason lah. So this is 2 marks. Right, then suggest an appropriate data collection method. So kita dah belajar kan data collection method. So what is the appropriate data collection method? Satu markah saja. So dia nak select all kan. So online questionnaire should be appropriate lah. Ataupun dia letak questionnaire pun boleh juga. Questionnaire. Questionnaire is okay. Online questionnaire. It's the same thing lah. Right, so 1 marks. So make sure you study chapter number 1 betul-betul. Because question number 1, berapa markah kat sini? 7 plus 4, 11 marks. Right, 11 marks is in question number 1. Now, let's look at question number 2. Question number 2, the following data give the result of sample survey. The letter A, B, C represent 3 type of illness. Right? Acne, bronchitis, and chickenpox. So that children suffered in town X, Y, Z. So ada berapa banyak data dekat sini? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 3, 24. So N equal to 24. So identify the variable involved and the type of for the above data. So variable involved adalah type of. Dia simple lah, dia dah bagi tahu dekat sini kan. Type of illness. So this is a categorical data, right? A, B, C kan? So this is going to be a qualitative variable. Okay? So next, we want to prepare a frequency distribution table for the above data. So we need to create 2 column, frequency distribution je kan? So first column is type of illness, and then we have frequency, right? So we have 2 column here. Right, the first row is A, B, and C. So tapi kat sini kita kena letak lah type of illness tu kan. Acne, bronchitis, and chickenpox. So the last row should be column total lah. Right, aja mesti ada total kan. So you draw properly lah kan. The last one is total. Total should be equal to 24. So you count. So A ada berapa banyak? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, A ada 4. B 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, right? And chickenpox should be 11 lah. So this is a frequency distribution table ataupun frequency table lah. Right? Okay? So this total 4 marks. Sangat senang nak dapat markah. Right? 4 marks. Siapa tak boleh buat? Apa? Right? So now find the mode for the above data. Interpret the value of mode obtained. So what is the value of mode? Mode is the most frequent value kan? The highest value is chickenpox, right? 11. So mode is equal to 11. Mode equal to 11, which is chickenpox. So mode equal to, not equal to 11, mode equal to chickenpox. Right. So apa interpretation dia? Most of the children suffer from chickenpox. Right? Itu je. Dah dapat 2 markah dekat sini, okay? Very simple and easy to get marks. So, name one of the graphical presentation that's suitable for the above data. So, what is the graphical presentation that's suitable? Ada tiga kategori saja, A, B, C, and the suitable graphical method should be bar chart lah. You jangan letak bar chart, histogram, pie chart, stem and leaf. So, sir tolong pilih yang mana sesuai. Tak pilih lah. Semua salah. Right? Kita dah masa nak pilih, okay? So, letak satu yang you confident. Bar chart ataupun pie chart lah. Right? So, state the reason because the type of illness is univariate, qualitative. Yeah, because we have one qualitative variable. Right, boleh faham apa tulisan kan? Tak faham pun kena fahamkan juga, okay? Alright, next. Oops. So it is appropriate to measure mean and median. Can we measure mean and median for the above value, above data? Boleh measure mean and median ke? Tak kan? Sebab this is categorical data. No lah. No. Because this is categorical data. Cukup lah. So semua ni 12 markah. Banyak tak 12 markah? Banyak kan? Okay. Sudah? Done? Right. Next kita tengok B. This is yang memerlukan you punya graph paper. Right. Graph paper draw. Kalau dia suruh buat histogram, bar chart, pie chart. Pie chart tak perlu. Histogram, bar chart, less than or give. Lagi apa lagi? Kita belajar. Stack, bar chart. Right. Kalau dia minta you buat pie chart or stem and leaf, you boleh draw dalam answer sheet sahaja. Right? So the following table give frequency distribution of the number of hours spent per week. So number of hours spent per week doing physical activities by all 50 students of grade 8 at Gala International School. Oh, kenapa dia ambil jauh sangat? Gala ni kat mana? Malaysia? Bukan? Tak tahu kat mana. Right. So kita letak total kat sini dulu. Can you calculate the total? Do you get 50? Kalau tak dapat 50 maksudnya soalan? Salah, boleh pangkal lah. Boleh pangkal besar-besar. Tapi jangan pangkal sekali ya, tanya dulu. Ada correction ke tak ada correction, okay? Dapat 50? So this is 50, right? So calculate mean and variance for the number of hours spent. So we have class size, a class category 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15. So this is 5 and 5 here. So this is a class boundary. Betul? Class boundary. So to calculate mean, you need the value of class mid class. Mid class. Right. So you need to calculate mid class, which is X lah. So how to calculate mid class? Upper class boundary plus lower class boundary divided by 2, right? So this one should be 0 plus 5 divided by 2, 2.5. This is 7.5. This is 12.5, 17.5, 22.5, and last is 27.5. Right. So to calculate variance and mean, you need to know which formula to use lah. So this is a categorical data. So mean should be equal to summation of fx divided by summation of f. And variance s square. So summation of fx square minus summation of fx, and then you square here divided by summation of f. Everything divided by summation of f minus 1. Kalau tak sure boleh tengok formula dekat belakang, okay? Tapi kalau takkan tak ingat kan? Formula ni senang saja. Dekat belakang ni formula number, ada print tak? Ada formula belakang kan? Dia dah bagi tahu dah mean and for ungroup data and group data. Right? So you need to calculate one by one, right? Tapi tak perlu lah nak calculate kan, I ajar you. So you need to input the data into formula. Input the data into calculator and then find the value as summation of fx and fx square. Right? So macam mana nak cari? So Casio. Do I have? Ada calculator lama. Boleh lah, boleh pakai. So you tekan stat 1 minus variance and then make sure you ada frekuensi dekat sini. Kalau tak ada, you kena carilah. Macam mana nak cari frekuensi? Shift mode and then cari stat number 4, frekuensi on off. Kalau you belum on, tekan on lah. Kalau tak, tekan off. Off macam ni lah kalau tak ada apa-apa lagi kan. Tekan shift mode, cari stat number 4 and tekan 1 on. Right? So you input a value. So this is f kan? This is the frequency value. Right, so 2.5. And then we have 7.5, 12.5, 17.5, 22.5, and 27.5. Input the frequency value 5, 8, 14, 13, 8, and 2. Right, once you the input, you guna calculator EX, right? EX tekan option dekat sini. Right? EX tekan option dekat sini. Kalau tak, kalau you pakai calculator lama, ada yang pakai calculator lama lagi, MX. Ada yang pakai lama lagi? Ada kan? Semua pakai yang baru kan? Right? So, kalau yang baru tekan option, kalau yang lama tekan macam ni lah. Okay. Shift 1, tekan sum number 3. So this is x square. Summation of x square is equal to summation of fx. Fx square. So kita letak dekat sini lah. This is the value. Dekat sini, summation of fx square equal to 12212.50. Sama tak? Right? And then summation of fx, cari lagi lah. Tapi dalam calculator you mesti calculator baru dah ada siap lah kan. So this one should be 710 and summation of F should be equal to 50. So all the value kita dah ada dekat sini, just input into the formula. So this one should be 710 divided by 50. So this one should be equal to 14.2. So this is mean, 40.2 hours. And for variance, kita input the value. This is 122125 point, sorry. 2.50 minus 710 square divide by 50. Everything divided by 50 minus 1. So tak payah kira this one, guna calculator saja, you will get the value 43.4796. So kalau this one you need to remember, this is variance, right? Dalam calculator, dia bagi dekat you standard deviation only, SX. So you need to power of 2 lah. So ini berapa markah? 5 markah, right? Be careful. 5 marks, huh? Okay, ada soalan? Any questions so far? Right, so the next question they ask you to find the construct less than or give. So to construct less than or give, you need to calculate the cumulative frequency value. Let me, I tak kat sini lah, tak tepi ni. Right. So you need to construct a cumulative frequency value. So letak sini satu. So this is capital F. Cumulative frequency start from before the first class. So this is 5. 0 plus 5 equal to 5. 0 plus 8. 5 plus 8 equal to 13. 13 plus 14. 27 plus 13. 40. Plus 8 equal to 48, and plus 2 should be equal to 50. So you need to make sure this is equal, sama. Right? The last row of cumulative value should be equal to the total frequency. Right, now kita construct a cumulative less than or give lah. So this one, letak sini. So maybe I letak, this is okay, this is 5, 10. You guna you punya graph paper betul-betul lah. Maybe I letak kosong dekat sini lah. This is 0, right? 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Tapi macam tak penuh you bagi penuh lah yang X axis tu kan. Bagi penuh. You adjust betul-betul, okay? Right. So this one is, ni apa? Number of students. Right. So this is number of students, and X axis should be number of hours per week lah. So hours per week, right? So now kita start dengan kosong, right? Frequency before less than 0 is 0. Less than 5 is equal to, less than 5 equal to 5. So kita letak dekat 5. Right. And then less than 10 equal to 13. So kita letak dekat 13, maybe this is 13. Right. Less than 15 is 27. Kita letak dekat 27, maybe tengah-tengah ni. Right. Less than 20 is 40. So dekat atas ni 40. Less than 25 is 48. Letak atas ni. And oh sorry, dia bukan atas sekali, 48 should be dekat sini lah boy. Okay. And then less than 30 is 50. Right. So you guna you punya flexible ruler to draw less than or give. So don't forget your title less than or give, showing of the number of student, number of student okay, number of hours per week doing physical activities. So N equal to 50. Right, cukup. Ini setengah markah, setengah markah, setengah markah. The graph is 1.5, so total is 3 marks. Okay? Ada soalan? Ini kita dah practice before this kan? Okay. So next, estimate the second quartile from less than or give. Second quartile is what? The median, right? So what is the second quartile? The position of second quartile is summation of F divided by 2. So equal to 50 divided by 2 equal to 25. So this is position. Position of second quartile. Ni bukan quartile number 2, right? And then now kita nak estimate the second quartile. Kita tengok dekat 25 ni. So ini adalah the line yang kita kena buat, and this is second quartile. So that's why you kena draw betul-betul baru you nampak the value. This is quartile number 2. So quartile number 2 will be 14.5 lah. So from graph, quartile number 2 is equal to 14.5. Right, you jangan calculate quartile number 2, right? Sebab ini dia minta you dapatkan quartile number 2 from graph. Right, bukan calculation. So kalau you calculate, what happen? Tak dapat apa-apa markah lah. Rugi masa. Okay? Okay, faham tak? Exam you bila? 29 hari bulan. So 29 ada berapa hari lagi? Ha? 31? Lambat lah. Lagi 2 minggu lah. Tak boleh cepatkan lah. Nanti I minta cepatkan. 29 okey lah kan? Tak nak? You ada masa nak study lagi lah. Okay. Alright. So next question, determine shape of data distribution by calculating Pearson coefficient of skewness. So there are two formula for Pearson coefficient of skewness kan? PCS1 and PCS2. PCS1 mean, median, standard deviation. PCS2 mean, mode, standard deviation, right? So PCS1 kita ada 3 multiply with mean minus median divide by standard deviation. So be careful. Ini soalan ni 3 markah, okay? So 3 markah. Kalau you salah the first question ni, the third question ni pun, fourth question ni pun salah juga. Dia akan turun ke bawah, okay? So make sure you double check everything. So the mean is equal to 14.5, right? Is it? 14.2, sorry. Mean is equal to 14.2. Our median equal to 14.5. Our standard deviation is equal to how much? The square root of, ini adalah variance, right? 43.47. Square root of 43.4796. So you input into the formula, so 3 multiply with 14.2 minus 14.5 divide by square root of 43.4796. So this one should be equal to negative 0.1365. Right. So what does it mean? It means that the distribution of the data is skewed to the right or left? Left, right? Okay, sebab dia negative value kan? That's why dia skewed to the left. Okay? Now, the last question. Ini berapa markah? Kita tengok Ustaz. Ini adalah 3 markah. Simple saja. That's why I kata STA108 kalau fail malu sangat-sangat. Soalan semua senang-senang. Kan? So jangan fail. Jangan jumpa I next semester. Kalau nak fail juga jumpa I. Jangan jumpa I lah. Buat malu saja kan? Alright. It is reported that average and standard deviation of the number hours spent per week doing physical activities by student grade 9 16.9 and 5.43. So kita letak kat sini lah grade 9. Tadi kita measure yang soalan tadi adalah grade 8 kan. So X bar equal to 16.9 and standard deviation is 5.43. 5.43. Right. So identify which grade is less consistent. So kita kena highlight. Okay, bawa highlighter senang you nak highlight. Kan kalau tak faham buat, at least you ada kerja untuk highlight. Adalah buat busy kan. So grade 8. Grade 8. Ini grade 8 kan yang atas ni. Okay, our mean is equal to 14.2. Standard deviation is square root of 43.4796. It should be 16, sorry, 5 point. 5 point, oh sorry, this is 6.594. Kita tengoklah dia bagi 2 decimal point. Kita letak 3 lah. So coefficient of variation group 9. So what is the formula for coefficient of variation? Standard deviation divided by mean multiplied with 100%, right? So S divided by X bar multiplied with 100%. So this one should be 5.43 divided by 16. 16.9 multiplied with 100%. So this one should be equal to 32.13%. Is it? And CV8. CV8 is 6.594 divided by 14.2 multiplied with 100%. So this one should be equal to 46.43%. So dia nak apa ni? Less consistent. Consistent maksudnya yang paling kecil kan? So less consistent, the highest percentage of coefficient variation lah. So we can conclude that grade 8 is less consistent lah. Compared to grade 9. And the number of hour spent per week doing physical activity. Right? So semua ni 5 markah. So kita baru soalan 2 dalam masa berapa jam? 1 jam. Tak sampai 1 jam lah. Right? So kita ada lagi 2 jam. Dan untuk jawab 3, 4, 5. Okay, kita dah cukup masa dah. Kena cepat. Right? So now question number 3. Oh, question number 3 ni besar sikit. Alright. So fitness center manager is interested in determine the relationship between the time spent on aerobic exercise and a person weight loss. 10 club members, so dia kata dekat sini 10 club members, so N equal to 10. Carefully recorded the total number of exercise in minutes. So dalam minutes, they did for a week an amount of weight in kilogram. So take note the measurement unit yang dia pakai kan. Lost during the week. So the expresses IBN output dia bagi kat sini. This is weight loss and aerobic exercise. So before we go further, kita tanya dulu, aerobic exercise depend on weight loss or the weight loss depend on number of hours spent? Right, weight loss depend, right? So weight loss is dependent variable, this is X variable lah, independent kan? So looking at the first table, right, R square is 0.94 and 974. So means that 97.4% of the total variation in weight loss contributed by number of hours spent on aerobic exercise. Right, so now table number 2, dia letak C dekat sini. Susah lah. Okay. C dekat sini, this is the coefficient. So we have unstandardized coefficient. Kita tengok dekat sini ya, unstandardized coefficient. Kita tak tengok standardized coefficient. All the value are significant, okay? So now, question A. So identify the predictor and response variable. So what is a predictor? Predictor is independent variable. Response is dependent variable. Right? So predictor is independent variable, which is X lah. So this is apa dia? Aerobic exercise. Tapi kalau you tak faham nak differentiate dekat atas ni, you boleh tengok this table lah, table number 2. Apa benda yang ada dalam ni adalah independent variable. Right? So respond, which is dependent variable, ataupun this is Y, which is weight loss. Okay? So this is 2 marks. Boleh? Ada soalan? Hey, soalan? Ada. Good. Right, find the value of Pearson correlation coefficient using IBM SPSS output. Dia kata dekat sini, using IBM SPSS output. So kita kena tengok dekat sini lah. So what is the Pearson coefficient of skewness? Pearson coefficient of correlation coefficient. Kita akan tengok dekat R square ni. So R square is equal to 0.974. So the R value, which is the small r is equal to square root of 0.974. So this one should be equal to 0.9869. Not done yet. Not done yet. Kita baru square root benda tu kan. Kita nak tahu whether this is a positive value or negative value. So macam mana nak tengok? Kita tengok dekat this one. This value, unstandardized coefficient aerobic exercise. Right? Kalau this value is positive, so ini adalah positif. Kalau this value is negative, this is negative. Right? Boleh faham? Boleh? So we have 0.9869. So what does it mean? It means that there is a strong positive linear correlation between weight loss and aerobic exercise. Okay? Ada soalan? Right. Okay. Done. Right. Now let's look at C. How to compute the value of C. Compute the value of C. So value of C kita tak tahu apa value of C ni lagi. But we know that for sure the equation is equal to C plus 0.01 x. Right? Kita tahu in equation ni lah. Right? So from this come from y equal to a plus bx. Right? So the bx so how to calculate b tadi? B macam nak calculate? Sum of square X divided by sum of square Y kan? I think kita tengok balik chapter number 5, right? Sorry, chapter number 4. Mana I punya ni? Notes on chapter number 4. Dah hilang Kenapa I punya note hilang? Ada bawah lagi ke? Ayo. Sudah hilang lah. Ni I dah share dekat you all kan? You all delete ke? Mana I punya notes? Hari tu kita dah masuk kelas kan? This is not the note. Oh, sudah hilang. Ini probability. I think you all delete Bawah lagi. Ini dah first dah. Okay, tak apalah Kita tengok ni lah equation dia kan. Right, so the equation is y a equal to y bar plus b minus b x bar, right? So nanti tengok balik I punya nota, make sure ada. Right, nanti cari balik. I letak mana I tak ingat lah. So now kita nak tengok C ni adalah A, right? A is equal to y bar minus b x bar. Very simple. Right, so y bar is equal to how much? Kita tengok balik value ni. Calculate lah the y bar, the value of y bar. So this one should be summation of y divided by n minus 0.01 summation of x divided by n. So this one should be 11.2 divided by 10, right? Minus 0.01. This is 1712 divided by 10. So C should be equal to negative 0.592. Can you calculate? Betul tak? This is 3 mark only. I cari, I tak ingat lah mana I punya notes. Hari tu ada. Memang hari tu ada, sekarang tak ada. I delete ke? Tak mungkin I delete. So access yang I bagi dekat you tu access view ke access edit? Can view. Dekat bawah ni ke? Bawah sekali? Tak apalah, nanti kita cari balik, okay? So kita tak cukup masa dah ni. Nanti kita tak cukup masa dan tak boleh nak jawab habis lah. Nanti fail lah. Right. So interpret the value of slope. So what is the slope? This is, so kita dapat equation kita yang tadi, y equal to negative 0.592 minus 0.01x. Sorry, plus. Right? Plus 0.01x. So this is intercept. And this is slope. And so slope equal to 0.01, which is bring the meaning of for every minute spent on aerobic exercise, so the amount of weight loss will increase by 0.01 kilogram. So weight loss will increase lah, maksudnya bagus lah. Dia akan bertambah weight loss 0.01 kilogram. Lepas tu makan coklat, makan puding, makan nasi, naik balik 500 gram. Okay? So the next question, explain the value of coefficient of determination. Give one factor that might increase the value of coefficient of variation. So the value of coefficient of not variation. This is the coefficient of determination. Baca soalan betul-betul ya. Right, walaupun kita nervous dalam final exam, baca soalan kena betul. Kalau rasa tak boleh, keluar sekejap. Masuk balik lah, jangan keluar terus. Keluar sekejap, ambil angin, masuk balik. Right, so what is the coefficient of determination? 0.974. Right, so kita tengok dekat R square kan, 0.974. So this is 0.974, which is give a meaning there are 97.4% of the total variation in weight loss, the dependent variable, can be explained by the time spent on aerobic exercise. Right. So nak continue dia punya sentence pun boleh. The balance of 2.6% can be explained by the other factor lah. Ataupun you boleh letak 2.6%. So the other 2.6% can be explained by other factor lah. So it's a strong factor contribute to weight loss. A number of time spent in aerobic exercise. So give one factor that might increase the value of coefficient. So what is the factor that can increase the value of coefficient? Maybe we can increase the sample size, right? Increase the sample size, reduce measurement error. Right, ataupun kita boleh remove outlier. Right? So ini kalau dia tanya dalam final exam, kita bolehlah increasekan sample size. Itu famous excuse lah kita boleh kata kan. Reduce the measurement error, maksudnya bila you collect the data tu, measurement error tool tu kena betul. And kalau ada outlier maksudnya, kalau macam contoh the average of time spent ni lebih kurang 120 minutes to 65 kan, ni berkecil kan, mungkin ada yang lebih, mungkin 300-500 minutes kan, so maybe dia itu mungkin jadi outlier lah, right? Extreme value kan, so remove the outlier. So write the estimated linear regression model, tadi kita dah tulis dah, right? Kita boleh tulis balik untuk satu markah ni, tulis saja. Right? Jangan tulis kat atas dan suruh I cari dekat atas. Right? Tulis dekat tempat yang betul dia lah. Boleh Jangan suruh I cari tau. I tak ada masa nak cari, okay? I bukan jawab exam untuk you. You jawab exam. You tulis tempat yang betul. Okay, this is negative 0.529 plus 0.01x. This is 1 mark. So estimate the weight loss for a person who exercise 2 hours in a week. So kita tahu X ni dalam measure dalam bentuk minit kan. So 2 hour equivalents to 120 minutes, right? So you input the value into the formula, y hat equal to negative 0.529 plus 0.01 multiply with 120. So you will get 0.608 kilo. Oh, banyak jugalah. Boleh lah. Tapi ini aerobik. Tak boleh. Alright. Kalau lari-lari tu boleh lah kan. Kita try 2 jam. Okay, done? So, question number 4. Question number 4. There are 60 students in ABC College. 60 students in ABC College. There are 27 and 20 students studying mathematics and biology respectively. Right? So meanwhile, there are 9 students studying both mathematics and biology course. So kita kena letak macam ni lah. Dia ada mathematics and biology. So this one ada 27. Ini ada 20. M intersect B ada 9. Right, kita take out the information first, right, before we draw the Venn diagram. So let M and B represent biology and mathematics. So now kita draw a Venn diagram. Okay, besar-besar, jangan kecil-kecil. Right. So you kena ingat, I nak baca bukan senang nak baca kecil-kecil tulisan. Besarkan tulisan you. Right. Kalau kecil-kecil ni I kena ambil magnifier kan. So I tak ada benda tu. So janganlah, jangan seksa I. Right, so since we have intersection, we draw like this. We have intersection, and then this is M, this is B. So the total here is 60. 60 kan? 60. So dekat sini kita letak dulu lah yang intersection ni. This is 9. Right? So for biology we have 20. Right? 20 take biology. So tolak dengan 9. 11. Right? Betul? And mathematics we have 27. Tolak dengan 9. 18. Right? Tambah semua ni. Dapat berapa? 60 minus 18 minus 9 minus 11. So the balance is 22, right? 22 yang tak ambil matematik and biology. So inilah Venn diagram. Berapa markah? 4 markah saja. Okay. So next, the question B, number 2, find the union of M and B. Right. So probability of M union B is equal to probability of M plus probability B minus probability of M intersect B. It's very simple, okay? So the total here is N is equal to 60. So kita ambil probability of M. M ada berapa? 20. 27, right? 7 over 60 plus probability of B 20 over 60. The intersection we have 9, right? 9 over 60. So you will get the probability value. So this one should be 19 over 30. Also equal to 0.6333. Okay? Boleh? Next question. Probability of M intersect with B prime. Right? M intersect with B prime. So kita draw sikit. Nak bagi you nampak kan? That's why I kata you kena ada highlighter ataupun pencil color. Right? You boleh bawa pencil color, okay? Beli satu pencil color lah. Dalam RM2.40 saja dekat kedai Eco tu. Itu paling murah lah. Right? Kalau tak, you belilah yang Luna tu mahal sikit kan? Luna. Lagi apa dah? Stabilo. Swan Stabilo kan? M and B. So M intersect with B prime. So kita ambil pencil color. Color lah. So B prime. Yang mana satu B prime? Selain daripada B adalah B complement. So I tersilap lah. I draw kotak dia besar sangat. Kita boleh color pelan-pelan sebab kita dah ada banyak masa lagi. Right? So jangan keluar awal. Spend masa untuk color, buat check lah kan. So tak tahu nak buat apa, bolehlah color. Tapi ingatlah jangan guna watercolor, okay? Sebab nanti I tak nampak dia cair, apa dia basah kan. Alright. So then kita guna the next color is I think blue color, okay? So M kat mana? This one, right? So kita highlight M. Nampak tak perubahan color tu? From biru kepada hijau. Biru campur hijau, biru campur kuning jadi hijau. Wow. Kalau nak color lain bolehlah biru campur dengan merah dapat ungu. Okay. Now, yang intercept betul-betul ni apa? Inilah yang hijau ni. And so this is what does it mean? It means that probability of M minus probability of M intersect B. Right, kita terbuang yang biru ni, dapatlah yang hijau ni. Kan? So this is the formula lah yang kita dapat derive daripada Venn diagram. Probability of M intersect B prime, probability of M minus probability of M intersect B. So, dah tahu kan dia punya ni, value. Just pick up the value into the formula. Tolak 960. So, ini sama dengan berapa? 18 over 60 equivalents to 0.3. Okay? So, dalam final exam, you letak dua-dua ni lah. Fraction satu, ini satu. Alright. Next question. Determine whether the event of studying mathematics is statistically independent of the event not studying biology. Sudah. 10 markah. Bukan, dia 3 markah saja. So, apa yang dia nak adalah probability of M intersect dengan B prime. Dia nak tahu ada dua event ni independent ke tak independent. So to check whether this is independent or not independent, we need to check probability of M multiply with probability of B complement. Kalau dia dua-dua ni sama, dan dia independent lah. So this is 18 over 60. Right, kita dah check this one, right? Benda ni sama kan? Now kita nak equate this one, sama tak? Kalau dia sama dan dia independent. So probability of M is 27 over 60. Right, multiply with 1 minus probability B. What is probability B? 20 over 60. Oops. 20 over 60. Right. So this one sama dengan berapa? Is 3 over 10, right? Betul? So ini pun sama dengan 3 over 10 kan? Betul? So we can say that probability of M intersect B complement is equal to 3 over 10 and is also equal to probability of M multiply with probability of B complement equal to 3 over 10. So so ini kita buat dalam bentuk ayat lah. Since this one sama dengan ni, and then M and B complement are independent event. Right, boleh. So this is only 3 marks. Okay? Dapat 3 markah saja. Kalau tak boleh, ada lagi 97 markah. Right. Boleh? Now, the last, this is not last question. Last question for question 4 lah. So, a lecturer held a mathematics test for her 40 students. Dia ada 40 students. Right, dia ada buat mathematics test for 40. Ada 2 soalan saja kat sini. Soalan senang je kan. Alright, meanwhile, for those who got the first question incorrect, 3 of them got second question also incorrect. Oh, ini kena berhati-hati lah baca kan. Kalau mata berpinau tu tak boleh lah nak baca. Kena ambil angin dulu. Alright, so kita ada 2 soalan kan. Satu, this is first question, correct, incorrect. Oh yeah, dia suruh pakai X and Y. Alright, kita pakai X and Y lah. X is the first question correct. So this is X complement. And then Y, second question correct. Y complement, sorry, this Y complement. Question incorrect. Y bar. So kita dah siap 3 diagram. Tapi ni tak dapat markah apa-apa lagi. So this is the first question. This is second question. Right? Okay. Kenapa tiba-tiba gelap? Oh, okay. I thought I punya mata dah nak pengsan kan. Alright. First question, dia kata kat sini, 30 student, dia ada 40 student kan, n equal to 40. So 30 student got the first question correct. So 30 over 40. So this is going to be 10 over 40. Very simple lah, dia complement kan. Second question, okay, first question correct, 18 got second question correct. This one 18 over 30. Right, sebab 30 saja kan. And then the balance is 12, right? Over 30. Ni out of 10. 3. Wait. Dekat bawah ni kan. 3 also incorrect kan. So 7 correct. Berhati-hati, okay? Nampak macam senang tapi sakit kepala juga memikirkannya. So total 3 marks. Soalan? Okay, boleh faham? Now we move to the next question. Compute the probability of student who got second question incorrect. So second question incorrect is probability of y bar, y prime. So this is probability of x intersect with probability y prime plus probability of x prime y prime. So this one should be 30 over 40 multiply with 12 over 30 plus this is 10 over 40 multiply with 3 over 10. Right, so this one should be 12 over 40 plus 3 over 40. So this is 15 over 40 equivalents to 0.375. Can you confirm this answer? Right. It's only 2 marks. Okay, boleh? Right. The next question, find the probability that student who got first question correct, but the second question is incorrect. So, kita nak probability of first question correct and second question incorrect. Ini senang je kan? So, ini adalah first question correct, second question incorrect. 30 over 40 multiply with 12 over 30. Is it? Yeah. So this one should be equal to 12 over 40 lah. So this one should be 0.3. Okay? Simple. Berapa markah? 2 markah sahaja. Right? So given a selected student who got second question correct, so dia kata given, find the probability that student who got first question wrong. So probability of, kita ambil given dulu, second question correct. Why? We want to find the probability that the first question is incorrect. So this one should be probability of x complement intersect y divided by probability of y. So we know that from the previous calculation, probability of y complement is equal to 0.375, kan? So this one should be 1 minus probability of y complement. This is probability of x complement intersect y. So ini x complement intersect y 10 over 40 multiply with 7 over 10 and divide by 1 minus 15 over 40. Right. So this one should be equal to 0.28. Okay. 3 markah saja. Boleh? Now, the last question for July 23. Question number 5A. A researcher surveyed 500 families living in Palm Villa housing area to collect data on the number of households in each family. In each family lah. The following table lists the frequency distribution of data collected by researcher. So now we want to construct a probability distribution table. Very simple kan? So ini adalah X, which is number of household. Number of household lah. Maybe I letak X kat sini. Ataupun dalam UPN exam, you letaklah number of household. This is X. And then you have the probability of X. So ini start dengan 2, 3, 4 dan 5. Okay, so 60, ini total berapa? Equal to 500, right? Betul ke? 500? Kalau tak betul, you boleh pangkal soalan. So this one should be 62 over 500. This one should be 0.124, 0.22, 0.33, 326. Mana dapat di value semua ni? Bahagi dengan 500 lah. 62 divided by 500, 0.12. 110, 500, 0.22. Insyaallah, the total should be always equal to 1. Right? Okay? Alright. The next question, find the probability that family has at least 3 households. So probability of X more than or equal to 3. So it should be equal to probability of X equal to 3 plus probability of X equal to 4 plus probability of X equal to 5. You boleh tambahlah 0.22 plus 0.3, 3 plus 0.326. This one should be equal to 0.876. Ni kalau sikit tak apalah kan. Sebab ini bermaksud juga probability of, another way lah kalau kita nak tulis macam ni, right? Ditulis macam ni, probability of X more than or equal to 3 is also equal to 1 minus probability of X less than 3. So this one should be 1 minus probability of X equal to 2. 1 minus 0.124 should be equal to 0.876. Benda yang sama lah. Okay. Next question. Calculate the value of expected X and expected X square. So ini senang sahaja. Expected of X equal to summation of X multiply with probability of X. So ini multiply lah. 2 multiply with 0.22. Sorry, 0.124 kan? Plus 3, 0.22 plus 4, 0.33 plus 5, 0.326. This one should be equal to 3.858. Expected of X square, summation of X square, probability of X. Right, 2 square 0.124, 3 square 0.22, plus 4 square 0.33, plus 5 square 0.326. So this one should be equal to 15.906. Okay. Hey, don't forget to sign in your attendance. The last question for A, 5A, sorry. So this one should be expected of 2x square minus 3x plus 5 should be equal to 2. Kita keluarkan expected one by one dulu kan. Bagi senang nampak, okay. Jangan tunjuk terror, buat pelan-pelan. X square minus expected of 3x plus expected of 5. So this one should be 2 expected of x square minus 3 expected of x plus 5. Sebab expected of constant is constant, variance of constants is 0. So this one, 2 multiply with 15.906 minus 3 multiply with 3858 plus 5. Ini adalah 25.24. Okay. Kenang? So dah berapa markah? 40 markah dah kan? Sorry berapa? Semua total berapa markah? I think dah 80 markah eh? Belum, baru 78 markah. I don't think so. Kita dah berapa markah semua ni? Apa, as long as kita dah banyak lah. Betul, nak balik pun boleh lah lepas ni. Kan, tak nak jawab pun boleh. Dah boleh lulus dah. Tapi kita jawab lah sebab kita nak dapatkan A plus. There are no difference between A and A plus. Boleh show off je lah A plus. Kan? So now a continuous random variable x has a probability density function as given below. 2/5 x plus 2. This is the range x from 0 to 1. So we want to find a probability of x more than 0.5. So probability of x more than 0.5. We take the integration from 0.5 to 1. So 2/5 x plus 2 with respect to x. So this one should be, I think kita keluarkan 2/5 kat luar kan. So this one 0.5, 1x plus 2 dx. So you kena tunjuk the flow lah. Jangan tulis jawapan je kan. Boleh faham? So 2/5 x square plus 2x from 0.5 to 1. So this one should be equal to, you do the next procedure, should be equal to 11/20. Oh lupa, kalau you kuasa 2 kan dia ni, you kena bahagi 2. Okay? Divide by 2 plus 2. And then this one minus 0.5 square divided by 2 minus plus 2 0.5. So it should be equal to 11/20. Okay. Next, we want to calculate the expected value of x. So expected value of x for continuous random variable. So we integrate x multiply with fx with respect to x from negative infinity to infinity. In this case, from 0 to 1, x multiply with 2/5 x plus 2 with respect to x. So you do manipulation sikit, simplify the formula. So it become from 0 to 1, 2x square over 5 plus 4x over 5 with respect to x. Okay. Then you integrate lah. 2x power of 3 divided by 15 plus 4x square over 10 from 0 to 1. So this one should be 2/10 plus 4/10. Right? Should be equal to 6/10 equal to 0. Macam salah je. Dia dapat sama ke? Should be 0.6 ke? Wait. We check again. So kita multiply. This one x square x. This one 4, 2, 5. Okay, good. This one 3 multiply with 5, 15, 2. 4 square 10. Okay, good. So 2/10. Oh, sorry. This is 2/15. Right. Salah. Saya punya pemadam dah tak boleh nak padam dah. Dia dah habis. So this is not 1/60 ni lah. Padam macam ni, okay? So this one, baru dia. This is 8/15. Okay? Ini kena tengok betul-betul lah. This is 15. So now the next question, we want to compute expected of 3/4x plus 2. So this one should be 3/4 expected of x plus 2. So we input the value into the formula. So multiply with 8/15 plus 2. This one should be equal to berapa you dapat? 12/4. 12/5, right? 12/5 equal to 2.4. This is 2 mark. 2 marks, tak banyak pun dan senang je kan. The last question, we have, dia bagi dekat kita expected of x square equal to 11/30. We want to find variance of x. So variance of x is equal to x square minus expected of x square minus expected of x and then kita square. Ini tak ada dalam formula kan? Tak bagi dalam appendix, tak bagi kan? Ada ke? Ada kan? So 11/30 minus 8/15 square. You nampak? Soalan ni berkaitan. So you salah ini, semua ni salah. Maksudnya you dah hilang berapa? Hilang 8 masa. Be careful, right? So this one should be equal to 0.0822. Dah siap. So 2 jam kita siap. Kita ada 3 jam paper. 2 jam sudah siap. Lagi 1 jam boleh double check. So spend masa untuk warna. Right? So I think this note you boleh tengok dalam link. Boleh kan? Boleh buka kan? Okay, good. Link tu passwordnya apa? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Ada tak ingat dah? So February 23 kita spend masa untuk esok lah. Right? So